So the puppies are now 17 days old and they are growing like crazy, and the spots are getting darker, as you can see. So I got a question: how do you look after the puppies from day 1 to 8? So day 1 to 8 is a lot of what mum's doing. Mum's feeding them, but because we had such a big litter, what I did was I got a fleece blanket and I rolled it up and I put it across like a corner, so the corner was sort of penned in, and I separated the puppies. So I was letting 4 to 5 puppies at a time feed on Disney, and I kept the others away from her while they had a good feed. And then every time a puppy stopped feeding, I'd swap it out and add one of the ones from the pen. And I did this a few times a day. So go on then, Diz. Sorry, you going in then? So then that way I knew that all the puppies had had at least 1 or 2 good feeds. Sorry, Dudley just looks really like serious. There's nobody wants to see your bum. Go over that corner bit. Oh, God. She always wants to like lie on top of them, and she always wants to be in the way. Here are the puppies. And then I also weighed all the puppies daily, so that's why they've all had their colour collars on, so I knew who was who, and I could keep a good eye on their weight. And if they were all sleeping and I knew there was a little one, for example Miss Orange and Mr. Blue with a littlest, I'd wake them up and put them on Disney again while everyone else was sleeping. And I did this daily up until they were 2 weeks old. And then when they were 2 weeks old, I wormed everyone, trimmed everybody's claws, and I just used human tweezers for that. She always does this, she always like lies on top of them. And then Miss Orange was still the smallest, so then I still weigh her every day, but she's caught up with everyone else now, so I don't think I will. And I'm going to be doing weekly weigh-ins from now on. It's important to weigh them before you worm them, because depending on their weight depends on how much wormer you need to give them. So yeah, then the other important thing was looking after Disney. So she went off like dog food for the first week, I'd say. So for the first week she had mincemeat, she had cheese, she had chicken drumsticks, toast, pasta, ice cream, milk, anything and everything I could get into her, and she'd have 4 or 5 meals a day. 'Cause like I want to make sure she's got plenty of milk and the milk's good quality, so you know, she eats what she wants to. She started to eat a bit more dog food, so she's having puppy kibble because that's really high in nutrients. And she's still having mince and cheese, but she's also having some dog food. She has 3 to 4 meals a day, and she's still having ice cream because it's a good source of calcium and calories and energy, because it's got high sugar content. Even for a human it's got high sugar content, never mind for a dog. So that's, you know, she's doing really well on this combo. Like, as you can see, she's looking rather big. The first like bedding change, she came up in hives, and then the hives went scabby, so that's what those are. But she only had it on the 1 hindquarter. Yeah, so I'm going to continue like this till I think Tuesday, maybe a bit sooner because they're all quite big. And then we're going to start the puppies, or trying the puppies on some solids, and then gradually wean them onto solids. But my plan is to let Disney self-wean them. I'm not going to purposely pull her away from the puppies because I think it's really important that they get the interaction with her, and yeah, they get taught manners by an older dog, which would be Disney. you get for climbing all the way up, mister. But yeah, they're all developing really well, and I'm really, really pleased with this litter. But yeah, I think I caught one puppy being born on film. So I can't put up the birthing video because I didn't really take one. But I think for Lily, I might try and like set up a camera stand so that can film while I can still help, because yeah, it was a bit much. But basically Disney didn't really stress or strain or struggle at all. She literally just, you'd see a bit of a bulge there, and then you knew one was coming, and you had probably a minute, 2 minutes before she'd lift her tail and out one would come. So then I'd try and catch the pup in a towel, clear out their airways, and then I let Disney do the rest. If they came close together and she hadn't quite finished sort of washing and drying the one, I'd help her out and just towel dry the pups a bit. I tried to keep the other puppies away from her back end when she was giving birth, because they were getting re-wet and re-dirtied, and yeah, that did happen a couple of times. And I only had 10 towels. So during the birth I had to wash one load of towels, and luckily it was a warm day, so there was enough time to wash a load and dry them and then use them on the puppies that were coming. It was a chaotic day. So yeah, I think I'll try and sort out a good way of filming Lily, because yeah, this one was a bit chaos. So yeah, see you all soon. Bye.